Live friend, okay.
Hey everyone, welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A lot has been going on in these YouTube streets. And we're about to get into the task at hand. I had a couple of important business things that I had to do as father's personal living situation. My landlord is selling his he sold his house, but he left it where tenants could the two tenants downstairs and upstairs, which is me, could still stay in the units until it was sold. He was hoping that an investor took over the property so that we could stay in, floor 1, the tenants downstairs, and floor 2, which would be me. It didn't happen. So I'm house hunting and also looking for townhouses or a really nice. It's got to be at least 1,000 to 1,200 square feet, apartment. So yeah, so it's kind of hard to find that, and also in your price range. So I had to go do that. I had to look yesterday for 2 places. Today 2 places. I had to get a manicure, pedicure. That is all year round to relieve the stress. I had to do something for me. So yes, I did hear that Nature Boy's barn was denied. I wasn't around early this morning to report on any of that because I had real life business outside of the house to take care of, and that comes first. If you get your priorities mixed up, you'll end up like some of these YouTubers who got their priorities mixed up. And then eventually they're not even able to come onto YouTube to report anything because now they got to fix what they neglected. So we don't neglect things over here at Davis Nation. We take care of things over here at Davis Nation. So things had to be taken care of. Now I did last night. I fell asleep. I left my recording app on and the battery went dead, but it saved the video with Jaguar Wright in the airport. However, it was like about 4 or 5 minutes of her on a rant. And I deleted it. I mean, I was editing it. I deleted it by an accident. I don't know how I did it. I said, God is telling me it ain't that serious. But I got some good news for you. I'm gonna play part 1 of 2 parts of what happened after the airport, which you probably want to hear. So I don't know if Jaguar Wright got arrested, but let me just say this to you. I'm side-eyeing. I'm gonna tell you this. King Payne, shout out to King Payne. This is where I got this audio from. So after Jaguar Wright had the incident at the airport, she got on to the live with King Payne. So if she must have just bailed herself out. I don't think they, if they locked her up or confined, put her in by herself somewhere, locked her up somewhere. If she got locked up, she got booked and bailed herself out, or somebody bailed her out because she was right on King Payne's panel a few hours later after that airport scene last night. She is friends with King Payne. If you listen to his commercials that he has for his hair products, it sounds like Jaguar Wright is the person, the audio, the voice behind one of his I hope he comes in here to confirm or deny. She sounds, because she has a beautiful voice the way she talks when she ain't cussing. But they are friends in real life. And they, he looks out for her. He does do commentary on her, but he gets the ins and out on everything about Jaguar Wright. But he does it being humble because that's still his friend. He's not trying to throw her underneath the bus for coins because he's going to still keep getting coins regardless. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. So anytime something happens right or wrong with Jaguar Wright, she gravitates to King Payne's piano. They are friends in real life. She feels very comfortable speaking with him. So after the airport situation, and I will play tomorrow the airport situation for people that get their rocks off on the cussing and carrying on. Of course, I put a trailer of the little bit of the cussing and carrying on, but as far as me putting it on this live stream, it ain't going down like that. I don't work because this is a hobby. I don't work for free. Okay, I can barely get people to like the like button, let alone working for free for half these people that don't even appreciate what my content. So this is the aftermath of the airport. She is free. So I'm not saying she wasn't locked up, booked and locked up, but she is free. She was in Chicago. I don't know if she's still in Chicago. She might be heading on way back home. If her husband had to drive and get her, she's still in Chicago. It would take about 18 hours, 18, 20 hours. If she flew back, she probably could be home right now, just getting home. She did not get locked up, as far as I'm concerned. If she did, no, let me not say that. She could have got locked up, but she's not locked up now. I can't imagine if they didn't put her in a psych ward, which we know we can deck that out. We know she didn't get put in no psych ward. If they didn't put her in a psych ward, they could have arrested her, because that's like going into airport saying you got a BOMB. You just can't go into no airport with all this stuff that's going on, with terrorists and the pandemic stuff. You can't go in there acting crazy. People on planes, they have to fight them to the ground because they're like all irate like she is. You going straight to jail. So because there's no evidence if she got locked up because her husband's not there, thank the God for that, because he got mental illnesses too. So even though hey, listen, people with mental illness can love too, but he has a mental illness. So maybe if he was there, it could have got out that she did get locked up, bailed out right away, and that's why she's not talking about she did in fact get locked up in that airport. But let me just tell you something. She's friends with Pain. I can't even think. King Pain. And for him to put in the title locked up, arrested, he knew something. He didn't just put that in there to get no views, because he gets views. He didn't put that in there to get no views. This is inside information from people that are either close to Jaguar or Jaguar herself, that she got arrested. But I'm not going to stay stuck on that. But I know that she was not allowed to board that plane that she was trying to get on. And she was stuck in Chicago. I'm going to let you all listen to some of what I edited. Like I said, I don't get stressed out. Like I said, trying to edit no 4 or 5 hour live and get the... I'm not doing it. Because, I pay homage to the people that represent my channel and pay homage to me, but sometimes I don't feel like I get it back in return. You can't even get some of these clowns to even like the video. And yeah, I said clowns, because whoever's sitting up there, because I can't see you, and I'm asking you to like the video. I'm not asking you for Cash App $2 or $3. I don't need your $2 or $3. I don't want your $2 or $3. I'm gonna get money regardless. But any clowns that listening to my voice, listening to my live commentary videos, and I'm asking you to like the video, and you sitting up there on some haterade stuff, you're a clown. And yes, some days I do get out of pocket. I don't cuss, but I let you know about yourself. You're a clown. You're a hater. It's not my fault that you live a average life. You don't live outside the box. You have a traditional job. You don't have an outside of the box job. This is a true hustle here for me. So when I ask you something that don't cost you no money and you can't do it, that goes to show how the black community, because that's what I'm representing, how we do each other. That's why we haven't been paid reparations yet, because we cannot, as a collective, get together and hold each other down. We're trying to fight each other and murk each other. Every other race, even if they don't like each other, they band together so that their unity is strong. And then we talk about Black Lives Matter, but you get a black person that don't even care about the next black person, and you talking about how a Caucasian treats you. Let's make it make sense. It says, here's food for thought for everyone. Why do you and her husband always leave their meds? I know it. Oh my gosh, Shaquita. Oh, zealous truth and shame the devil. Shaquita, why it that don't make that's how I know that. Listen, I ain't going in hard on sis. Who in the right mind? You know you need to take a medication at the same time every day, mainly in the morning time, probably. Why are you leaving? If you go out of town, you take your medication with you. Your name, your government name, the doctor's telephone number, and the doctor's government name is on the label. So it's not like you're trying to smuggle drugs. Thank you. Oh, there's my girl right there, Tamiko. I'm gonna have you come up in a minute. Let me just let y'all listen to I want you to come up, sis. Tamiko show. Oh man. She's in the building. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a part 2 because I had just got in. I'm kind of tired and everything. And so after I kind of deleted the airport video, I said, man, I'm gonna just do the second part, which I think people want to see what's more current. Because everybody they probably that is watered down, that airport. Everybody you playing that at the airport. So I played what was said on King Payne's live. That's what I played. So, anyways, also I want to let you guys know, whoever sees the replay, which I should have said it at the beginning of the video, but I have music playing to let y'all come in. I will put a timestamp so you guys don't have to wait to like the 15, 16-minute mark. I will put the timestamp of when the video starts so you don't have to listen to all the music and the fluff and all the other stuff. But I was trying to just play music until the live started filling up. They can go on shows, take pictures, and all that, but can't remember to take their meds, psych meds. Thank you. It just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. That's like saying I'm going on vacation, but I ain't gonna take my heart medication till I get back. But you got heart problems. Exactly. I am ashamed to admit I take meds for my mental health, and I never leave it. Let me tell you something, Shaquita, honey. I have anxiety, and I take anxiety medication. So if they want to make a video about SL Davis takes anxiety medication, oh well. I only take one medication for my anxiety. It's 3 times a day or as needed. So I'll take 2 of the 3 times a day. I don't always need it. But if I go on vacation, like say if I go to Aruba for a week, you think I'm gonna leave the medication home? That doesn't make no sense. It's my medication and it's for my anxiety. Why would you say I'm going on a business trip and I'll be gone for 3 days? I'm gonna keep my medication here. If you're gonna take the bottle with you. Take the bottle with you. There's a whole lot of people taking anxiety medication. Some people take bipolar medication, depression medication. Why are people so ashamed? Who do you have to prove yourself to? Who cares if somebody does a commentary video that you have anxiety or whatever you got and you got to take medication for it? Diabetes, high blood pressure. Who cares? They might be taking medication for crack cocaine or heroin, for all you know. Who cares even about that? That's your life. Let me tell you something. You came in this world alone, you gonna die alone. People don't like coming on my channel because I tell the truth. I ain't all that fluffernutter and conspiracy theory and throwing stuff up in the game just to keep you all engaged, making up things that don't exist. Those are for people that hurt people. I ain't touching this story, LO. She is full of mental. Yeah, man. And that's funny. You said, oh, son, I'm gonna tell you. I'm telling, maybe God's giving me a sign or something, but I did try to edit that airport video. And once I had tried to delete something out and it deleted the whole edit. Something saying, don't put that up. I'll put it up tomorrow, but I ain't in no rush. I think them signs is clear enough. Don't put that. I did put a clip of the cussing and carrying on the on the trailer. But as far as monetizing that with cussing, nah, I ain't doing that. That girl will mess your whole world up, putting content up of hers, and you ain't edit that content. If you're trying to be a YouTube creator and get AdSense, I'm telling you, you better edit all them cuss words out. My husband would be telling me, stop giving these people the Jews, because half of them don't even like you. And then they'll start doing that. But I don't care, man. I feel as though if I learned, I struggled, I don't want to see nobody else struggle. I'd rather see y'all get money the right way than the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, if you put her content up, it's gonna take some work. You can't just slap her content up. Her content is not clean content. We're talking about somebody with some mental health issues that cusses and carries on. And she does it because she has mental health issues and she wants attention. It says the problem is Jag doesn't get held up for her role in antics. And now she's saying that she's going to take the... Yeah, it's just crazy. This doesn't make any sense. Yep, exactly, Tamiko. That was too much. She was just doing too much. She told TT that she was gonna unalive someone on TT's live about an hour, and TT was just hyping. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I don't. That's how you know she got mental health issues. Because if she was really a bright individual, she'd be like, TT, you ain't my friend. I never see King Payne doing that to her, hyping her up. I never see Sean Wavy doing that to her. Only TT. And look at where TT's at. Broke, busted, and disgusted. It's just sad, but I'm going to play it, like I said, but what we'll do is we'll end up going to part 2 of what I heard. This is the aftermath. What you're about to hear right now is the aftermath of the airport. So this is recent. This ain't the airport. Everybody and their mama seen the airport. That's watered down right now. This is the aftermath of when, to let us know that she may have got locked up, but she's out. Or she didn't get locked up and she was still in Chicago, and she was explaining to King Payne what happened. I ain't talking about the airport situation. I'm talking about, you're going to hear what she said after the airport information. That means this is current information. The airport information is old news. This information you're about to hear, the audio, which is only about 5 or 6 minutes, I'll do the other half of it tomorrow, is new news. Hey, Michelle. Hey, sis. Everybody and their mama then put up the Thank you, Michelle, sweetie. Thank you, sis. Everybody and their mama already put up the airport. Everybody and mama got that up.
Hey, friend.
Ooh,
I'm sorry I'm not on camera. I'm half naked. I'm getting dressed and trying to get cute because I'm going to go sing tonight like Suge Avery at the Basement Lounge.
I know that's right.
Yeah, no,
right.
my
Where's the
friend.
Basement Lounge at? Chicago?
Yeah, it's here in Chicago. Yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah, I might as well make the most of it, you know?
My.
That's funny, Tamiko, you said that, because I started to put up, and thank you to my ma Gentee. She sent me the video. I actually, when I clicked on her, the link she sent me, I forgot to say thank you. I always like to say thank you, and I appreciate people that send me information that I can use, because I don't always get everything right away. So yeah, it just seems like when I cut my day off for the day, to finish up my dinner so I can feed my husband, my family, or I'm tired or whatever, it seems like stuff pops off. And it's like you literally have to be 24 hours on watch. Now, we know a channel holder that is on 24-hour watch, but that person will say somebody else is obsessed of Natureboy, Solar, Jaguar Wright in a minute. But every time you turn around, they're live for 5 and 6 hours. And it's a shame.
Since they don't want me to leave, I might as well give them all of me.
My. There's people reaching out, asking if you need help getting back to Dallas.
You know what? It's in the Lord's hands.
Oh no, that's right. So Tell
God's
us.
gonna get me home when it's time for me to go home.
Yep.
Maybe there's a
Hey,
reason why I'm stuck
Marcus.
here. You know, maybe I need to.
Absolutely. There's
Maybe I
always a
need to just
reason.
embrace the fact that there's some force that's trying to keep me here. So you know, I'm just gonna roll with it. You know, I'm not.
Okay, Sheba.
Listen to me. I'd be a fool to think that you know all of this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, but
King
it's
sure
just
did miss
it's
y'all.
my reality right now, and I got to accept it, and I can't stop living. You know, King, when you came back to me and you pulled me out from my dark place. You know, I decided I was gonna live,
I know that's right.
and so that's what I'm gonna do tonight. So I'm gonna sit here, finish getting cute, okay, and I'm
Period.
gonna go sing my.
Absolutely. Yes, live your life, friend. Okay, on period. Yes. But with that being said, what happened in the airport?
Tried to keep me there.
Here she goes with her storyline. Love you to death, Jag, man. I know you're going through issues, so I ain't criticizing the mental situation, but I think you kind of added some stuff to the story. But that's okay, though. Do whatever you have to do to stay in the algorithm and get your clicks and your views and get the bag up. You got to take care of your family if you ain't working, right? One way or another.
They tried to
Why,
keep me there.
why would they try to keep you there?
Let me tell you exactly how it all went down. Now,
Okay.
mind you, this was my second flight today. My first flight was canceled, even though the flight made it to Dallas, but it was canceled for me. They moved me around, had me stepping over here, stepping over there. Next thing you know, I got to do selfies. I got to take pictures. I'm talking to a girl who wants to be a singer. You know what I mean? I did the little post. I'm
You
trying to
were
make
there
it.
early.
I was at my flight 2 hours before, and yet and still after they move me around and I come back, they tell me, "Oh yeah, your flight is canceled, and we got to put you on another flight for later tonight, and it's not going to get you back to Dallas till tomorrow." So I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I'm in Chicago all day. That flight didn't take off till 9 something at night. It would have had me sitting in Denver for 3 hours in the middle of the night before I could get back to Dallas. I'm like, hell with that. I might as well just buy another ticket. So we get another ticket. Whole nother airline, Southwest this time. It was Frontier the first time, Southwest the second time. Everything's fine. I make it to the airport on time. I got all of my. I'm making sure, I don't get beeped. I don't gotta get touched. My bag's packed perfect. Everything's right. Everything was cool. Make it to security. Everything's cool. Next thing you know, I go through security, and I like they got the little magnetic box where they scan you.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have to go through that because one of the TSA dudes looked at me. He was like, you? Don't go through there. Come around here." So I walked around without getting scanned. I'm sitting there waiting for my bags to come. Everything's coming slow, super slow. They got this old, and she looked like she about 95. She looked like she was Methuselah's first girlfriend. Old as shit, working for TSA, sitting there, can't barely see the screen, touch the screen, read the screen. I'm sitting there looking at her Google. Everybody's sitting there waiting for because everybody trying to make their flight. This is
Absolutely.
all. Wait a minute. This is all going on for like a good 5 minutes before I ask, "What's the holdup with the bags?" Because my plane is booked.
That part. Please note, was said when she was at the airport earlier, she had acted up. Might be a reason why Jag was held up. Exactly. This is right, Zam. She said this is her second. This one made her flip out again because this is her second time being held up. But did she record it the first time? She said it's the second time being held up, and I think that's what made her really go overboard with it. What happened the first time, Jag, with a paid ticket that you had? Stop playing. I'm glad you called that out, Zam. ZAM. Huh. Nobody paid attention to that. Damn, what did I just do right here?
Through that because one of the TSA dudes looked at me. He was like, you? Don't go through there. Come around here." So I walked around without getting scanned. I'm sitting there waiting for my bags to come. Everything's coming slow, super slow. They got this old, and she looked like she about 95. She looked like she was Methuselah's first girlfriend. Old as working for TSA, sitting there, can't barely see the screen, touch the screen, read the screen. I'm sitting there looking at her Google. Everybody sitting there waiting for because everybody trying to make their flight. This is
Absolutely.
all. Wait a minute. This is all going on for like a good 5 minutes before I ask, what's the hold up with the bags? Because my plane is boarding. I asked somebody, how far is the gate? How far is B9? Because I got bags to take. I'm all carry on. They said it's not that far. As soon as you get through here, it's straight down there. I'm like, all right, great. So there's no need for me to overreact. As long as I walk fast, I can make it. So next thing you know, they pull my bag. I said, I'm sorry, is there something wrong with my bag? I said, because, you know what I mean? I checked it. Everything was perfect. Yeah, well, no, we just got to scan it again. So they sent it through 3 more times. Now, usually, if they're scanning your bag and they see something that don't look right, after they identify what it is that they've looked at once or twice, they then have to take the bag down to the table and do a physical inspection. No physical inspection was ever done. Nobody went through any of my bags. They just kept running my over and over and over and over and over and over and over. They must have ran my bags through the X-ray machine like 15 times. Then they just left it sitting there. I said, yo, all right, I'm about to miss my flight. I need my bags, please. Like, just grab my bags. Let's go and check it for whatever it is that you're looking for, and let me go about my business. I'm going to miss my flight. The TSA boy looked at me and said, you ain't going nowhere. I said, fight to me? She said, you ain't leaving Chicago. I said, up, it's time to pull out the camera. And then that's where you start seeing me filming, cussing everybody. Now, before that, I was listening to Ready to Die in my earbuds, and I just started singing out, paging me your 5:46 in the morning, crack of dawn, and now, you know what I mean? I'm spitting Biggie lyrics while they said, damn, want to stick me from my paper. Damn, to stick me from my paper. All up in TSA. The TSA singing along with me.
No, they wasn't. Stop. Short bus.
Yo, run me.
Short bus. Helmet. Somebody get security. Security. Stop it. Stop making up them lies like that. That's what's making her look crazy. It's all the lies. Why we got to be doing the lies? Sheba, I just Sheba Kit Kat, I just pulled it up. Pulled it out. So as of 1 hour ago, Jaguar Wright is pampering herself and her husband is there. Now, question is, was her husband there the whole time? And was this part of a skit? I don't know. I'm not really a channel that does conspiracy theories. Maybe he just got there to pick her up after she had the meltdown. This is her second time going to that airport. Why couldn't she go home the first time? Sometimes when we get mad or when we're lying or trying to create confusion, we can't keep up with things. And we tell on ourselves without realizing it. And she's doing a good job. I ain't hating on her. I ain't mad at her. Says, SL, did you get the link? I said, yes, I got it. Thank you, Sheba Kit Kat. You always be looking out. Somebody get security. Now that's a nice little ambiance. So obviously he's there now. We didn't see him there before. I'm not getting into no conspiracy theory and he took a jet or a astronaut or a whatever UFO and he got off the UFO and came to see us. What I don't know how he got there. He could have already been there. It could have been it could be a storyline. I don't know. Unless he flew there. Because it takes about 18, 24 hours from Chicago, from Dallas to Chicago. It's a long ride. So she already was videotaping when TSA made the comment because Jag said, you don't look camera ready, big clap. Big cap. What is that? She was disrespecting that old man so bad. You need Jesus, Jaguar. You need Jesus. Yeah, but now she's in good spirits. Crazy knows crazy. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in here. Hit the like button. Get the likes up. I don't beg for cash apps and super chats. It should not be a problem with y'all supporting my channel by at least hitting the like button. It does not cost you anything. All cap, correct, Zam. All cap. And that goes to show how she feels about the audience that support her. And when I say support her, I don't mean necessarily you give her cash apps and super chats, but like just tuning into this. Because by you tuning in, she's making money by you looking at what she's doing. So you don't have to give her a cash app or a super chat. You don't even have to like the video. You could dislike it. She's still getting paid off this, the efforts of the acting. You heard what I said? Of the acting. I have nothing against Jaguar. Listen, this is social media. Do what you need to do. 14 hours to get to, yeah. 14 hours. Okay. So maybe he just got there. I don't know. She literally admits to seeking clicks and views in her interview last night. So what I'm saying is the truth then. I say in my opinion or allegedly, but at the end of the day, I watch these videos. I might not put them all up to the entirety because I have a life. I also have a husband. And right now I've been spending a lot of time online and in my office editing and putting up video content. But I usually try to cut my time off at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whatever I don't get done gets done the next day. So I can spend time with my family, my son, my grandchild, all that. Things I need to do outside the house, grocery shop, wash clothes, clean the house. But because I've been off for social media for a couple of months, I've been full-time, even from the morning to night, on here, building up, letting my supporters know I have not left you. But yeah, I've been told you, I listen to all of the information. I listen to all these videos. I don't just record it and slap them up. That's why people say, you talk too much. No, I'm breaking it down to the science. Because listen, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I've been in the game. I know the philosophy. There ain't no book you read. Ain't no school you go to. You either have it in you or you don't. I'm street smart and I'm book smart. Ain't nobody going to put no wool over my eyes. Run no game on me. Those people were so patient with her. I would have been snapped. Me too. I would have lost my job. But at least I would have got unemployment. Time to start blaming Jay-Z, 𝗪. Yep. For her behavior, she is in mental. Yeah, you're right. Well, I won't. Don't cancel 𝗪 on the, the victim list, because he's just as bad as Jaguar Wright. He even admits, because they come from the same situations, that is why they resonate. Mm-hmm. If you like it, Queen, I love it. That's my husband there, because I don't know why he got my phone. Mr. Davis. It says, in Goomba, I'm never feel sorry for, as he chooses this life. He chooses the verbal, emotional abuse from her, so he gets zero sympathy from me. I don't have no sympathy for him at all, because he's a walking time bomb too. They all need to be put up. Let me stop. Ooh, child, they all need to be put up. And please don't dare ask me why I'm not playing this craziness.
Dollar Deaf, your records. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
These you ain't finna get my stuff demonetized. I can't. That's unstableness to the highest captivity, honey. And I can't do it. I can't, sweetie. I can't do it in my channel. They be doing the most. They be doing the most. It says, I think we all want to support her. She is just being outrageous. It says, is audience. You're right, Tamiko. Because I really don't have nothing bad to say about Jaguar. You know, I can find a bunch of other people that I can lash out at. You know what I'm saying? That's far worse than Jaguar Wright. I just feel like I get that you're trying to get yourself in the algorithm and, you know, you're trying to start your career over, but I think she should have took the positive approach to getting the algorithm. You still could have made an impact doing something like that would have wowed people, but the negative impact, I just don't feel like that works. But it is what it is. I agree Solar has issues, but it's time for Goomba to start blaming her actions on Solar. Right. Hey, sis. Hey, Ear Lily. So are you saying that she's lying about Hollywood in there? No, I'm not. I never said that. So you never, I have not, Queen. I have not got that deep on Jaguar Wright. If you look at the videos I have on my channel, I just started reporting on her because I did promise my audience that I needed to stop talking about Natureboy. That's why I didn't know about the bond hearing until later on, because I haven't been reporting on for about a good week carbonation, unless it was like something like Solar and Velvet, this new stuff. Because I'm trying to turn my content over to something else. People are tired of listening to Carbonation and Natureboy. I haven't been even going in on reporting on Jaguar Wright to say whether she's lying or not about exposing Hollywood A-list celebrities. I don't know what she's lying and not lying about. I talk about Natureboy and Carbonation, Solar, Velvet. I'm not even there yet. Yes, I'm sorry too. No, so you ain't no video you can go to that I'm telling you that she exposed so and so and so and so and she's lying. No, I don't care. Listen, if you like it, I love it, Jaguar Wright. It just wouldn't be me. I don't think, only thing I do say, you know, as of this week, now that I'm reporting on Jaguar Wright, she needs to be careful because people with money can make things go away. And I feel, and I'm like a lot of people, I respect the fact that she's exposing Hollywood because she's saying if you're trying to get in the industry, you have to be careful or they'll rock you to sleep. So I respect that part of it. Everybody else might look at it as snitching, but I'm telling you my position. I don't look at it like that. She's sending out a warning because she's been there and she's done that. But as far as me, I wasn't there. I don't know. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, sweetie. Says, I agree. Money moves things. It does. And that only thing I've ever said was she got to be careful. And I said that like a friend. I'm the type of person, I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. A true friend tells you what you need to hear. Even if you get mad, that's a true friend. When people go around telling you, girl, that looked nice on you. Girl, you look good. Or girl, you wasn't all that bad last night in the club. And you was bad. They're telling you what you want to hear. They're sabotaging you. They're setting you up for the drive-by. I don't do that. Check out Jaguar's live call. And she did with Tokyo. Sheba Kit Kat, I will check it out. But baby girl, it'll have to be edited first. Because between, I think TT is worse than Jaguar's mouth. And then when you put them both together, you'll be there for hours editing that crap. And we were with her on that. But when she starts ball breaking her hubs, slurring on camera, throwing ashes, and acting wild, she's giving not as legit. You're right about that. And that's what I like about your content. Thank you, Queen. It says that part. Yeah, but no, I don't, man, I'm not far from perfect. And my husband better not be in that crock pot. Kevin, where you at? I know you're not eating them ribs. Hold on 1 second, because he's in my crock pot. Hold on. This is crazy. I hate when I'm cooking and people are in my food, man. Then I go in the kitchen. I'm like, you in the food? He's like, no. Then I go look. I'm like, you had to be in the crock pot. Then he goes, I was hungry. I'm back. Ooh, child. Yes, I put it on live for a minute. I don't want y'all to think that I was ignoring you. I wasn't ignoring you. But yeah, it's really crazy, the whole situation and stuff. And I'm gonna end up putting part 2. I just wanted to put up part 1. Some of it's it don't make no big deal who puts it up first, because there's always gonna be some smoke with these people, always gonna be some drama with these people. It's always gonna be something, because mental illness and trying to start up their career is that it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? People that they ain't got nothing going on for themselves, they'll do anything for attention, just to be big themselves up. I mean, you sometimes you gotta let people who are going through trials and tribulations, ain't some of them ain't heading nowhere fast. You gotta let them be great. Let them think that they great, even if they're not, because they're dealing with issues that you could only they can imagine. Because nobody in the right mind that's civilized even moves like some of these people with mental illnesses move. I have anxiety. Now, one thing that people will notice about me with having anxiety is I stay in the house a lot. I'm a person, I'm very leery of people. I might be very open with you at first, but then when I start getting vibes that, I don't know about this, I kind of fall off. I'm not trying to say I cut you off, but you know what I'm saying? That's how everyone that has issues deals with things differently. That's how she deals with things. She acts out. She makes a fool of herself. She cusses and carries on, and she's too grown to be doing that. But that's what some people do with mental illnesses. They think that that's where it's at, and it makes them look crazy. But to them, they think they're doing something. It's not a good look, but they think they're doing something. Then you have to understand, you can't waste your breath trying to make it make sense, or trying to tell somebody with mental illness, yo, this ain't where it's at, because crazy people think you're crazy. They don't look at themselves to be crazy. They think you're crazy. So sometimes you just got to let people be great, even if they're not great. Just, yeah, you great. Because at the end of the day, only one that they're hurting is themselves. They're not hurting you or me. They have to live with them. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I will agree. She is an attention seeker, and people with bipolar disorder have the exactly, Queen. Yep. Bingo. Yep. And people like that, you can't tell them if they're wrong, because they're gonna always look at what you're doing, even if you're doing civilized stuff and they're not. It's everything you're doing is always gonna be wrong, and their stuff is always gonna be right. It's called denial. But listen, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'll be on here tomorrow early. I'm gonna do some 10-minute premiere videos for people that don't have time to be on lives all day, kicking it, chopping it up. I totally understand, because I don't like being on lives all day, every day. I try to at least give an hour of my time. Fathers 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't do it. I ain't gonna do it. Ain't that serious. Ain't that serious about talking about one person or 2, 3 people that much in the world. So it's almost close to an hour for me. Put some hearts up into the chat. Thank you, Queen, for stopping through, showing your support, and being a new subscriber. Put some hearts up into the chat, y'all. I'm going to say once again, you do it or you don't. Put some hearts up into the chat. Show some love. We need them colorful hearts. And hit the like button. And I'll see you in the next video. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. And I'm out. Mwah. Love y'all. Zam, I enjoyed you too. Hopefully you come through more. I love seeing new faces and positivity. I'm out.